Hello everyone and welcome to Great American, the channel where we explore the stories, projects, and leadership that shape the United States. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you never miss our updates. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a like and share it with your friends who love learning about America's history and politics. Now let's dive straight into today's topic. Donald Trump came into office with a vision that America could once again lead the world in growth, innovation, and opportunity. One of the most defining projects of his presidency was the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017. This legislation was built on the idea that hardworking Americans and businesses deserved to keep more of what they earned. It was not just a policy change, but a direct attempt to reignite the spirit of the American economy. For decades, people had spoken about lowering corporate taxes and simplifying the system, but very few leaders actually did something about it. Trump made it a centerpiece of his agenda, and in 2017, he signed it into law. For millions of American families, this reform meant lower taxes, more take-home pay, and renewed confidence that their government was working for them. Small businesses, the backbone of the nation, were given a chance to invest, hire, and grow in ways they had not been able to before. The promise of jobs returning to American soil became more than a campaign slogan, it became reality. The law reduced the corporate tax rate from 35%, one of the highest in the world, down to 21%. This change encouraged many companies to bring back operations, open new factories, and create more opportunities for American workers. The administration believed that if businesses had more money, they would reinvest it in wages, training, and job creation. Many major companies announced employee bonuses, wage increases, and new investments in the wake of the reform. For everyday Americans, this was proof that leadership could deliver real benefits, not just promises. Families earning middle incomes saw tax relief, which gave them the ability to pay bills, save for education, and invest in their future. In Trump's vision, when families are strong, the nation is strong. Beyond families and businesses, the law was designed to make America competitive on the global stage. For years, companies had been moving overseas to avoid high taxes. Trump's project aimed to stop that trend and bring economic power back to U.S. soil. The reform included incentives for businesses to repatriate trillions of dollars that were held abroad. By creating an environment that was fair and competitive, Trump positioned America as a better place for investment. It was about sending a message to the world that the United States was open for business again. This project also emphasized simplicity and clarity. Many taxpayers had long complained about the complex code that confused ordinary citizens. Trump's reform aimed to simplify brackets and make filing easier. It doubled the standard deduction, giving many working families a straightforward way to save on taxes. For millions, the annual stress of navigating complicated rules became less of a burden. It gave Americans the sense that the system was finally on their side, not stacked against them. The impact of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was felt almost immediately. By 2018, unemployment had reached historic lows, consumer confidence was soaring, and job creation was at a record pace. Minority groups, including African Americans, Hispanic Americans, and women, experienced some of the lowest unemployment levels in history. Trump often pointed to these numbers as proof that his project was not just about policy, but about people. It was about lifting every community and proving that opportunity could be widespread. The message was clear. When government steps back and allows freedom to flourish, Americans thrive. Critics argued about deficits and long-term effects, but Trump's vision was always focused on growth first. He believed that when the economy grows, revenues follow and prosperity lifts everyone. For him, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was not a temporary measure but a foundational step in making America great again. It reflected his belief in the American worker, his trust in American businesses, and his determination to put the United States above all else. This project was more than numbers on paper. It was about restoring pride, creating opportunity, and giving millions of Americans hope for a brighter tomorrow. That's all for today's video from Great American. If you found this story interesting and informative, don't forget to subscribe for more videos on history, politics, and leadership that shaped the nation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you think about Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep believing in the American dream.